think that we just holding on to something.
Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Buying crypto once is very easy. Buying again after it drops, a little more challenging, and that's where everything changes, because now it doesn't feel like an opportunity. It feels like you might just be wrong. But are we wrong about this market? In my humble opinion, I don't think so. The Blues guy's here. Melissa's here. What more could I ask for? Plague Dog's here. I'm sure a few other people roll in. Camst is here. Let's go ahead and fix my camera, which is frozen. You gotta love that. All right. and on. Hey, there we are. And somehow messed up too. What is going on? Come on now. All right. Pretend that didn't happen. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show, where today we want to talk about portfolios for sure. Chris Goss in the house. Helen, thank you for being here. Says Red Sox are playing. Need to tell your history with them through your Treffrey name. Very interesting. Yes, definitely a lot to tell there. My family, at least historically, I don't have any connection to them, but my family has a castle in Wales, England. That is where our family is from. Scottish and English. Stable, 47.8% to the upside today. From about 3 cents to a high of almost 4 cents. So almost a whole penny move there. That makes sense, about 47%. There you go. Chili's up 11.1%. Bankroll should be happy, or should we say that one guy. Sunny Little Tree in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Getting these pop-ups. All right. Meme Core up another 4.7% today for a all-time high of $4.73. Let's see. Yeah. That is an all-time high of $4.73. Number 17 by market cap. You know we like Meme Core around here. Hopefully they're not going to rug pull us here, but I don't think so. Zcash 9.5%. What else we got? DXC 6.5%. Let's toggle our drop down here. Green across the board. Not much more than a 1.5% here. This is almost 2%. Let's drop down another 100. Take a look. Take a look. Blues Guy says, win or lose, pump or dump, having a lot of fun. Shout out from the Blues Guy. Shout out loud. Let's go. Gratitude and blessings. Absolutely. Man, love the vibes. I can't say it enough. You're genuinely amazing. Man, I love that kind of feedback. That's the kind of feedback that we strive for here on the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. What's up, Blues Guy? Glad to have you in. Blues Guy got made a mod on the Lifers channel today. So congratulations to Blues Guy for becoming a mod on the Lifers channel. I'm not even a mod on the Lifers channel. So shout out to you. Pith, 14.7%. Rave up 29.4%. Sky AI up 26.4%. Sentient up 18.8%. Zebek Network up 12.7%. Spark up 28.9%. So it's still going up. Go ahead, send this Spark up. See, I wonder if I'm even back to break even here. Chip 19.9% to the downside. It was big pumper yesterday. And Piverse down 20%. Piverse is one of those ones, like, I get its use case, but how many people need a timestamp for like their taxes on the blockchain crypto? Like, very few people. And Luna Classic getting a 16.8% pump today. On the year, it's still down 17.2%. And let's drop down one more 100 and check it out. Blues Guy says Wagwan midday. Yeah, I'm nice. Yeah, I'm good, brethren. Said I'm good. Hi, Blues. Yellow. Hello again, Helen. Plague Dogs in the house. So many great people here. Shout out. Yeah, Bankroll must be happy. Where is Bankroll? Somebody tell Bankroll we are live. And I'm sure you already have, Melissa. We got this Block Street with a nice 17% pump. Plume up 10.2%. So we don't see Plume move that often. So that's kind of nice. The DYDX, I believe I own some of this. I really got to hop on Coinbase for a minute. Let me take a look at something. Oh snap, Chris Goss made it. 333. My fellow lifer says Givers Gain. I'm just going to pull up my Coinbase real quick because I had a couple of questions I kind of wanted to answer. The first one was, where in the world did I buy Spark at? Let's see. Am I up on... Oh, of course. It changed right when I clicked it. Gotta love that. So I bought Spark average cost at 11 cents. Let me pop back. What are we at now? I bought it, average cost 11 cents, and yeah, we're at 6. So still down on that one, down 36 bucks, but at least we're going back up. And what was the other one? Let's toggle down 2 to 300 here. There was something. Oh, DYDX. What do I own? No, I own XYO, I think. XYO had a crazy pump at one point. Just looking over my portfolio over here on Coinbase. All right, let's pop back over. Feeling Irie. Engine 7.2%. Catio 6%. Let's take a look at our price rundown of the day. Good place to start. 2.69, just barely losing that 2.7 trillion. It says 0.0% gain today, so we've been mostly flat, but also very much kind of holding our gains here. That's better. I don't know why it was so zoomed out. This might be too much. Bitcoin, $78,427, up 4.4% in the last 7 days. Ethereum, $2,333, down 0.6% in the last 7 days. So, you know, there's that. XRP, $1.44. BNB, $640. Solana, $86.21. Dogecoin, moving up past that 9.5 cent mark. Let's get up to that 10 cents and let's go back to 12 or 15 rather quickly. Hyperliquid, $41.29. Cardano, 25 cents, down a little bit on the last 7 days. Monero, $379, up 10.7%. Chainlink, $9.37. Memecore, ticker M. I love that they just have one letter ticker. I think that's hilarious. That itself is feeling a little meme-ish. $4.77. Pretty sure we are in price discovery. I'm pretty sure this is all-time high for it. $6.1 billion in its market cap. 27.1% to the upside in the last 7 days. Gotta love that. It's up 6.6% in the last 24 hours. That's pretty nice. XLM, 17.5 cents. Canton Network, 15 cents. Zcash, $344. Avalanche, $9.40. HBAR, or Hashtera. Or I guess Hashtera is the consensus. It's Hedera. I feel like I always say that wrong. That's hilarious. 9 cents. And Sui, one of my favorite coins out there, at least for the layer ones up and coming, 94 cents, still on sale under $1. And for the blues guy, we're going to go down to find where Flare is. Still 85 by market cap, still hanging out in the same place, still in the top 100. To me, that is solid. What's going on with this chat? Thai food and chill here, enjoying the stream. What happening, my brethren? Hey, sunny little treat. He understands. He's feeling Irie. Could do the whole show in patois, but I'm not going to do that. I might lose a couple of people. They might not get it. All right. Pudgy Penguins, the strongest NFT project in the game, I must say, up 10.6% in the last 7 days. Spark up 124%. Oof. And I'm still not back to where I bought it. I bought $50, guys, like a long time ago. Sometimes when something's hot, I'll throw a little 20 or 50 bucks in it. And then if it remains relevant, but we pull back, but it's still relevant, then I might throw some more money in it. But it just faded from irrelevance. I haven't heard about Spark in quite some time. Chip, definitely a big loser on the day, down 16.1%. This USD.AI. Seems like when a coin comes out and it's new, somebody eventually like pumps it, but I don't really know how much I like it, to be honest with you. Rave DAO, Aave, BitTensor, stable, the least stable coin ever. I like my stable coins to stay in one place. I would actually not mind if my stable coins went up parabolic like this, but then they need to stay up there, right? They need to stay high. They don't need to ever come down. Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Asteroid, Shiba, we've been looking at quite a bit, up 540,000%. Don't adjust your TV sets. That is exactly what I said. You did not mishear me. Up 540,000%. Sui 94 cents, Ethereum. I don't know why I'm reading prices. Ethereum, Terra Luna Classic, Monada, and Pepe. That's what's trending over here on CoinGecko. Let's move over to Le Trading View and take a look at some BTC. I had it in this 1 hour falling channel, and it definitely looks like it broke out of the channel, retested the channel, then started to go, and then what? Making a shoulder, head, and shoulder? Is that what we're getting here? Kind of shoulder, head, and shoulder. Almost feel like too many yellow lines at this point, right? We have this very nice trend line here that we have been absolutely respecting thus far. So when we lose this trend line, that's maybe when you should be looking to take a short. Never financial advice, just my opinion. Of course, you can see this shoulder, head, shoulder, maybe. You know, I don't know if that's going to play out. On the daily, though, we are very much like running up to the 200. You know, we're not far at this point from that 200-day moving average. That would be the red line. I should probably be explaining that. So the red line is the 200-day moving average. The white line is the 21-day moving average. This is the daily chart. We have a very respectable trend line here. A very bullish sentiment running on a daily chart like this. Very nice. And looks like there's going to be a decision moment when we get to the 200-day moving average there. Get rid of that alert. But let's bring it back down to something that's a little bit more local here. Let's go to the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, you can very much see that shoulder. Oh, I'm just messing stuff up. You can very much see that shoulder, head, and shoulder kind of playing out. Let's pull a measured move from that inverted head and shoulder. Neckline. Something around 79,890. Call it 79,900. Pretty much. I definitely could adjust that a little better. Now what are we getting? Yep, 79,930. Grab a ray. Bang. There you go. This green line. Double hit it, and it is 79,930. No. 22. So there you go. Probably could have put a comma in that. My phone is in my way. There we go. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. I'm tempted to hop in the long here on the 15-minute. Let's see where we're lining up at. 4-hour stochastic says very mid, but banana, well, starting to curve. It's got like that kind of nice, like it could banana curve, but it's not yet. If you don't know what the banana curve is, stick around. Wink, wink. And don't forget, guys, if you're not in the Discord, come join the Discord. Come hang out with us in the Discord. A lot of fun going on over there. Now, what else can we do with this? Man, why does it do that? If we were to, like, try to flag this. Here, let's do this. I don't want to delete everything that I just did. All right, hold on. Let me not mess this up. There we go. Get rid of this falling wedge channel. There, it won't be so bad then. So as much as I want to believe that this is an inverted head and shoulder, and you might negate this one, right? This first shoulder, that might not be what you want to. It might be like shoulder, and then what? Another shoulder maybe? Or it's just kind of a slanted double bottom? Or are we making an ascending triangle pattern to dump lower? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And that would bring you back down to the trend line, if not through the trend line. John 316 in the house as ZBCN ripping today. We will look at that next. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen that name in quite some time. I don't remember it being J.OHN 316. Maybe you changed it. Hopefully you don't have an imposter running around out there. Thanks for being here. It's been a while. And smash that like button. So let's go over here. Let's see what we had for Aave. Now we'll run through some different stuff here. This is looking... It's one of those things where normally I would say good chance this is going to dip, but because a lot of this was off of news and stuff, you can see that flag we had here before all of that news. Over here, it really did play out beautifully. And there's a bit of an inverted head and shoulder in there. So the inverted head and shoulder, I guess, a lot of times does fit into this ascending triangle. So that gives you a little bit of a, are we making a reversal or are we not? Let's go look at ZBCN. Do I have it here easily that I can get to? Yes. Oh, it is absolutely ripping. Is it in price discovery? Let's go to the daily. Had to change my name, same guy. Okay. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, not all-time highs, not all-time highs. But locally, just taking off above the daily 200. A little bit far away from the 200. I mean, let's look at some examples here. I don't know when we drew this, but it must have been quite some time ago. You can see the support and resistance flip, right? You can see this was resistance, broke through it, came down, tested it as support, and then you were off, flagged out, hit that measured move. Hopefully you followed that. A little far away from the 21. So if you look here, look, you pumped up, far away from the 21. What'd you do? You came back to the 21. Right here you pumped up, and at the height of that wick, right about here, you were pretty far away from that 21. So what you want to see in the most bullish scenario is just like a straight flag out. Maybe it'll probably look better on, like, say, the 8 hour or something like that, right? But you want to flag out in that 21. Okay, I'm in the wrong tool. Draw. Okay, you want to see that 21 come up and then bang, maybe you get the next move. Some accumulation, manipulation, distribution, AMD principles here. So look at that. 4 hour stochastic is high. Definitely divergence on your RSI. I mean, that is definitely bearish divergence. So when things go up, they must accumulate sideways or come down. And if they're going to go up, then it's going to get really parabolic, and the harder it runs up without really being checked, the more likely you come down very hard at one point. Okay, let's just delete everything. I'm tired of looking at those. Go away. 1 hour's high. As you can see, even stronger divergence, bearish divergence here. Cooperate. Who doesn't know anything about divergence, right? Who has no idea what I'm talking about? Reliable J in the building. Shout out to my man, Reliable J. Man, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you in Miami, brother. That's going to be a ton of fun. Reliable J is the man. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Getting to really kick it. Get to know each other even more. I'm excited. I was thinking about it today. I'm looking forward to that a lot. Still got, even on the 15 minute, I don't know if this tiny bit of down action could count. I guess it could on the 15. I don't know. That's actually not really, that's not really bearish divergence. I mean, it's like the slightest bit, but the angles are still going at the same direction, right? It says, oh yeah, absolutely. It says, oh yeah, underground community, let's show and flash those custom emojis. Absolutely, coming in with the energy. All right, so ZBCN, and then I don't know. Do we see a trade here? I mean, you got kind of the fallen price action coming down to touch the 21. I'd like to see the 15 kind of bottom out first here for sure. We already talked about how on the higher time frames kind of need to come down a little bit, but that doesn't mean it's going to come down just yet, right? It still could have another pump or two in it before you kind of get that. And let's see. This is the 5 minute. And if you look at this, bang, line that up there, bang. What is that? Anybody know? What kind of divergence is that? Somebody tell me. What kind of divergence is that on the 5 minute here? And that's probably all of this action right here. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get much more than that. This is a 5 minute chart. So your divergence I found is very relevant to like what chart you're on. And the 1 minute is, look at that kind of inverted Adam and Eve. Very interesting. It says bull. Yes, it is bull, but it's also hidden bullish divergence to be specific. All right. Let's move on to the next coin in our list. So, Spark. Let's take a look at Spark. Oof. Looks like you just fell out of that trend line and then bearishly retested it, right? That looks like Spark's probably headed down more. Also does look like a cup and handle. You can't really ignore that. But that trend line speaks some volumes, right? You fell out of it, and when you come up and touch it and then reject from it, that's like a bearish retest of the trend line, where like if you come down here and bounce off of it, that's a bullish retest of the trend line, which you had here in this area here. But does look very cup and handle-ish, right? Let's go ahead and throw that on the radar. Cup and handle. Give it, I feel like the cup and handle has it has like the falling wedge measured move, but it also has like the cup and handle measured move, right? So I guess you start with this one. All right, and this is very zoomed in on Spark. I guess that's where we had left off. Let's go to like a 5 minute chart. That 200 kind of holding you down, 15 minute. Yeah, that banged. This one definitely just took off. And if you look, let's go to the 1 hour. Look, we pulled this measured move, this right here, and we said that this thing could do a 47% move, and you got more than a 40. Like we kind of set this trade up. I didn't take it because honestly I wasn't paying attention. I should have screenshotted it and put it in the Discord, but we talked about this and we set this up, see if we could get a 3 to 1 or higher, which we did. We got a 3.7. Here was our flag. We saw it was coming to the 21. We also had this flag down here. But you could see this whole measured move right here was this, right? Apply that to here. And you will see we did that long before this ever took off. And you got all of that and then some, right? You really got, instead of 47, and nobody gets like perfect, but if you did get perfect, it'd be like 62. Almost 63%. Throw a little 10x leverage on that, it's like 600%. Even if you got 500% or 400%, it's still amazing. Now I see you're losing the 21. If you had a parabolic curve here, I wouldn't say you quite lost it yet, but you're right at that point, right? You're right at that point. So we've been following this. Are we going to put like a nicer flag on this? I don't know. I don't see it right now. I see us losing the 21 on the 1 hour. and then kind of just being held down while the 21 rolls over. But the 1 hour is low. You could definitely do something. The thing that I was noticing here is that if you look at the parabolic curve, here, how did I have that a minute ago? You're right there. I mean, really, I guess you're losing it. Nah, you definitely lost it. Sorry for so many lines, guys. I do apologize there. This line was the measured move. But you can see you went outside of that parabolic curve. Got a touch here, touch there, almost touch there. I mean, you can make it a lot tighter, but we're not going to waste our time. Let's move on to something else. Asteroid was starting to maybe make something here. It's dolphin dipping on us. The trade that we had set up there would have got stopped out for sure. And that would have not played out. I did say how Asteroid is one of those, you know, meme coins that are high speculation. I bought 2 different highly speculative meme coins, right? And one is Make Aliens Great Again. And then the other one is Printer Guy, I think is what it's called. So what else? Oh, we want to look at Chip. I don't even see Chip on here. I don't know if we ever looked at Chip. Let's see. Chip. I guess spot on Coinbase is plenty good. I hope this is the, yeah, USD. Okay, .ai. Just want to make sure we got the right chip and not something else. So a 15-minute just getting a 200 moving average, and it's very much right on it. I guess we got to go into a smaller time frame. This coin has not been around very long. I mean, Tuesday the 21st, April 21st, 2026. You had kind of this falling wedge here. Measured move. Bang, still looks like it's got a little bit to give. And then, of course, you had a shoulder, head, and shoulder, which played out pretty beautifully. Let's pull that measured move. Bang, look at that. That measured move played out pretty much perfectly there. You lost the 200 on the 5 minutes. Let's go to 1. So, I mean, of course, before I would do anything with Chip, you got to get that 1 minute back above the 200 and do something bullish. I'm not a big fan of Chip at this point. All right, we're gonna break up. I'm gonna break that up. The TA. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's look at that Fear and Greed Index at 39 today. It's been doing really well. What was it at, like 43 yesterday? Get rid of these pop-ups. Yesterday it was 46. So we've come down quite a bit. I mean, it's the weekend, right? No, it's not. Why am I thinking it's the weekend? It is Thursday. I would hope there was a little bit more excitement here, being a Thursday, but Thursday after about noon, or you could say definitely after about 2-3 o'clock, we definitely... Why do I have to keep fixing this? Like, why does it keep doing this? Like, what is the deal? There we go. Oh, I'm watching it move back to where it is in real time. I see the problem. It's this camera that I have behind it. That's what it is. What the heck is going on? Why won't my camera stay in the same place? Okay. Hold on, guys. 1 second. With the technical issues. This is driving me nuts. Why do I... Is this every day? I don't normally have this problem. Alright. I don't know why I didn't think to do that the first time. Well, we're fixing it now. Chocolate Salty in the house. What's up? What's up? So yeah, moral of the story here is the Fear and Greed Index is at 39. We were at 46 yesterday. We really had quite a bit of a jump. I don't even know why it jumped so hard. But naturally, it kind of came back. I'm happy in the fear. We just spent so much time in extreme fear that just chilling in the fear feels like an improvement, doesn't it? Said I remember the TV show Chip. I don't know that one. So the altcoin index, 35 out of 100, maybe moving a little more towards the indecision middle where we just are not sure what we're doing. Pup, somebody paid to advertise that, I guess. Be on the lookout for Pup. Let's make this the top 20 and not the top 10. There we go. And what's trending over on crypto rank today? Katana, not Katana Inu, some game that we were watching for a while. Not that one. This is Katana, a financial infrastructure kind of project. USD.ai, Chip, Spark, Moonriver, or Mover. It's been a while since Moonriver has been on my radar. Open Gradient, Bioprotocol High Street based, which is a DEX, Nomino, which is similar. One Football, Stakestone, Guns on the radar, but it's down a little bit. I like Guns as far as a project. Asteroid Shiba, we talked about. Metis. Rave is, I guess, just always going to be trending now, but it's up 37.1%. Ordi, Zama, Starknet, and Unk, which I'm sure is a meme coin. What do we really want to talk about here? I guess we'll touch on Katana real quick. Says it was a cop show, no? Hey, I don't know. Y'all lost me. Katana Network is a DeFi first layer 2 blockchain built on Polygon's AG layer designed to unify liquidity and drive sustainable yield. So it's about yield. It is a layer 2. It's in the Ethereum ecosystem. It is zero knowledge proofs, if you know what I'm talking about. It hasn't been around all that long. I do remember when it came out. It is the 18th of March, 2026, 34.7 million in market cap, and it's only been as high as 42, so not too shabby there, not too bad. Let's take a look at what they got going on, right? Let's decline all the cookies. DeFi deserves better. So does your capital. Katana is a DeFi blockchain built to generate real revenue and recycle it into deep liquidity and sustainability yield for its users. Use the Katana app today for easy access to lending, borrowing, and trading on Katana. Stake CAT or VCAT, V in front of the ticker, that's a governance token, to direct incentive and earn fees from the pools you support. So very much a financial thing. You see lending, borrowing, swapping, all those different kinds of things. That's a sign that you are dealing with a financial infrastructure kind of project here. So it says they have 242.8 million total value locked, or TVL. Token is live. You can get it. Being built on Polygon, then it's got to be Ethereum ecosystem, right? It looks pretty nice. I like the website. It looks cool. I like that it was in dark mode and I didn't have to put it in dark mode. Top earning opportunities. You have this AUSD 14%, USDC Vault 10%, and USDT Vault 8.9%. What else do we got? I did not mean to click on that. Let's go to earn. All right, earning balance, nothing because I have nothing in here. Perps are live. You can trade perps. Let's see. Am I allowed to trade perps? Always tells me I'm not allowed in my country. Connect a wallet. This looks like, oh, trading from the United States is blocked. Who would have guessed? When are they going to let us into the game, right? Zcash got listed on Robinhood today. Gave a nice little pump. Yep, Cap Show back in the 80s. I'm old enough to remember LOL. I don't remember a lot of 80s shows, although we used to watch a lot of old TV shows, right? Be watching MASH because you could watch MASH and The Simpsons, and that was about it. Did we call it satellite? I don't think it wasn't satellite like the stuff you pay for. Antenna, that's what it is, antenna. All right, this is the perps. I can't go back because it was a new tab. And let's see what else we got here. APYs on a lot of this stuff. Not that high. Can we toggle by APY? Yeah, there you go. The AUSD vault and the USDC vault, those are kind of your two biggest, in USDT. So stablecoin vaults give you the biggest earn. That is the takeaway here. You can stake, you can swap, you can do a quest, I guess, which is usually just like follow a bunch of people on Twitter and things like that, right? All right, let's get off of that. Katana, interesting looking project though. Let's take a look for a second at our printer guy. Finally getting a little bit of a bounce here. Probably back to where I bought it at. Let me pull it up. I think I bought $25 worth of it. Yeah, and it's worth $11.70. A little more than it was worth yesterday. We'll see if this thing ever does the big move or not. It looked pretty cool though. Melissa had found it. It actually, let's see, do we have a website for it? I'm not very good at a Gecko Terminal, which is like CoinGecko's version of Deck Screener. And like trying to find the website to a project. I guess it's down here. Not seeing a website. We went to their website before. It's its own launch pad. It works with agentic networks, AI bots and things would be able to go ahead and hook up right into it and launch tokens, stuff like that. So it sounded pretty cool. I was going to take a shot on it. The other one was Make Aliens Great Again. Let's take a look at that. Which I think is a hilarious play on it. And I actually can pull that up. VPN lets you get in, no problem. Yeah, it does. It does. For sure. But not when you have a VPN on and then you still have an American, like, American address or whatever. That doesn't help. You got to pick somewhere that's not America if you want to do that. Let's take a look. My $25 is worth $28 on this Make Aliens Great Again. I just bought it normal. I didn't put it on leverage because it's at a 19.7 million in market cap. So I like this chart though. I like what this chart's doing. This chart looks good to me as far as it's kind of staying up there. It's kind of flagging, huge measured move. Let's see if we get, and I guess if we had a pump, let's go back to Trading View and let's see if they have a chart for me on Make Aliens Great Again. It's been a couple of days. Last time we looked, it was like brand new. We did not have a chart. And it's hard because there's so many different projects that have that MAGA ticker. Still don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it on here. They don't. Oh, Make Aliens Great Again. Here we are on Bitmart. On BingX. All right. I mean, at least we have a chart. I'll use the Bitmart. I normally would never use a Bitmart chart, but why not? Let's go to 15. Pull it down, give it something we could really look at here. Looking like it wants to get back above its 200 moving average here on the 1. I don't know why my RSI does the craziest things sometimes. Okay, it's shaded region. It's a little smaller. Obviously, a very new project. Is pretty much ripped from day one. And what is this telling you? Like, if you see a project come out on Deck Screener or something that's like, make aliens great again, like, it's a no-brainer. That's a buy, right? You got to really, really think about what you're buying as far as names and stuff. And you got to hope that there's not 10, 20 copycats of the coin, like, immediately. Let's go to Hour. Hour is a little far away from the 200, but that's all right. It's not bad. And, of course, it's a meme coin, so it doesn't actually have to follow any rules at all. And this is the breakout. This is why I came over here and charted it, because I could tell just off of that chart over there that this little pump that it was having right this second would be basically a break of your trend line. Let's go undergrounders. But if you got a KYC, that's different. Yeah, of course, exactly. But if it's just geo block, you good. Either way, you a citizen of Palau? No, yes, I am. A digital resident, as they would say. You know, very, very fancy, all around the globe. I'm just kidding. It is just a Palau ID. And I feel like when I first got the Palau ID, a lot more exchanges took it a lot more seriously, and then now it's like you have the Palau ID and they're like, yeah, but you're still in America, so we don't really care. Like, it didn't care. I feel like the Palau ID hasn't carried as much weight as I'd hope so, but it's a little bit different per exchange. KuCoin seems to recognize it really well, and Mexi Global took it seriously, so I don't know. Speaking of Mexi Global, I know a lot of people have been thrown off Mexi Global here lately who were using it for a long time. I haven't logged into it in quite some time, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. Let's see, Chrome. Yeah, let's go back to here. I hope Make Aliens Great Again just does stupid numbers. I hope this thing goes to $1 billion in market cap. To me, it's got the sauce, right? Like, it's got the sauce. It's got the joke built into it well enough that I feel like it could do it. And of course, there's a link to getting a Palau ID if you want one in the description. Let's see. Spark we went over. Moon River. Moon River's kind of new on the radar here. Ticker Mover. I mean, I guess we could do TA right here. I don't like it. We're not going to do that. Big bounce on the 17th up to $4.40. Immediately gave it back within a couple of days. Well, I say immediately, but it was like 5 days later. It bottomed out at $1.66, and then it ran again. I think Mover is worth pulling up. Let's go look at that on TradingView. And I gotta screenshot this and put it out. All right, can you get a 3-to-1 here? I mean, technically you can always get a 3-to-1 by just moving this way up, right? It gets ridiculous. 14-to-1, but of course you're getting like stopped out immediately. Yeah, if you tighten it up under, under these highs right here, or lows, sorry, under these lows right here, you can get a 3.3, which is pretty good. And then let's look at a lot of what we've been doing TA and drawing lately has been hitting 82%, right? So I don't know if they have this anywhere that you can trade it leverage, but it's like not a horrible idea, I would say. And I'm actually really considering looking for a leverage position on this. Throw like a little 5x leverage on it and get 80%, or 10x leverage and get 80%. Thing is, when you trade these meme coins, you really got to check your liquidation levels and stuff, because it is not in your favor most of the time. Most of the time I go to set these up and then I look at everything and it's like, no matter what, I'd have to add a bunch of money to margin and not get liquidated. And at that point, I don't know if I love it. Then I'm risking a lot more. Let me go throw that in the Discord. I have a tab in the Discord called What I Want Everyone to See, or it'll just say What I Want, and then it's cut off depending on how you look at it. But anyways, that is where I post all of these different charts. I'll probably post this one in Bankroll tab because I know that him and a couple other people in there, I think Green Fingers and whatnot, were the ones who showed it to me. And I just wanted to roll with the boys, so I was like, I'm gonna grab $25 of it and let's see what happens. That way, if I don't want to watch everybody hit a coin early that goes to like, $1 billion or 500 million, and I like didn't buy it. I don't want to do that again. I've done that enough times. I did it back in what was very much the bear market because we were not getting anything bullish, so like I wasn't gonna buy stuff like that. All right, I really wanted to look at Mover. Thank you for bearing with me there. Let me put that in the Discord. Mover or Moon River, and their health factor is sitting at 1.1 before, and their health factor is sitting at 1.1 before liquidations. This Ave event could lead to a black swan. Yeah, keep that on the table. Definitely keep that on the table. Chocolate Salty, I assume that they haven't unlocked your money on Ave. I'm assuming you would be celebrating if that was the case. Let's look at Moon River on spot. I'm liking that. Who else is seeing? I'm really liking that. That looks pretty good. Ooh, that is hard not to buy with a very, very easy tight stop. Ooh. Who's going with me? Who's going to take this long with me? Never financial advice. And I can put my stop loss pretty low. Yeah, under this wick here, that's where I want it, under this right here. I want it right under there, because technically if it starts going, that 200 is going to come up and I'll be under the 200, which could save me with a bounce, right? I always keep that in mind. Let's go look at the percentage here. Bang. And that would be 70%. I'm pretty sure that Weeks has got to have Moon River, right? Man, I am really liking that. Let's put a alert on this vertical trend line here. Remember, you could use horizontal trend lines, your regular lines, verticals. Like you could put this. So this is gonna say in an hour, it's gonna remind me. So I'll probably still be live. Just want to see this 21 come up without this thing rolling over, but that 1 hour is low, and I'm liking that. UG, how much money hypothetically would you put on a coin in the Discord that we are posted? I want to build a small bag of each. I was curious what what would you do? Not financial advice. I assume you're talking about the portfolios and things that we want to look at, right? That we want to do. I think I'm going to build like 3 different portfolios, and then I'm going to have you guys vote on it. And then whatever one we vote on that we like the most, that's what we're going to do. He says, I think you missed the part where I said that MEXC is frozen on Aave 2 for 250 mil. Is their liquidation sitting at 1.1? So that's interesting. Are you talking about their perps? Their Aave perpetual? So you're saying it's frozen, so if somebody comes up there and hits it, they're going to liquidate 250 million? Okay. And I see what you're saying. That could trigger a very black swan event. Yeah. All right, we're going to wait to see if this hits. I like this Moon River trade. That's what I like. This looks beautiful. Now, it might be... 1 to 2 hours. Honestly, I might want to go look at actually getting into this trade now. And let's hop over to weeks. Would you put like $25 on each, maybe 100? Like I said, I'm curious, so I have an idea what the expert is doing. I haven't decided that. I hadn't put that thought in. I was gonna first just go ahead and make the portfolio, right? And no matter how much money we do or don't put in it, we're following percentages, right? But yeah, I mean, 25 in each of them. I guess it depends on how crazy. Like if you put 40 coins in the portfolio, not that I would do that, then no, I'm not going to. But if we are in a small group of coins, then yeah, I probably would build that portfolio for at least 20. Again, we're going to allocate it differently. Blues guy, the way that I would look at it is like we're going to start with a certain amount of money, $500, $1,000, something like that, right? And then we'll go from there, right? Maybe I'll copy you, sir. Okay, well, that is certainly your own choice. Okay, I'm supposed to be looking for Moon River. Okay, we got Mover. Probably a lot of liquidity here. Talking about how it looked very nice on the 1 hour. And maybe this will even kind of go to show here. And let's go look at what we had. So stop loss, silly 2025. See, but look, my liquidation price, I'd get liquidated on this before I ever got to where I want my stop loss at. Keep that in mind. Like, keep that in mind. And let's change this to like the 3 minute. Are we dumping right now? No, we're actually starting to push up a little bit. What's the 1 minute look like? Doesn't look horrible. Maybe I'll watch this 1 minute stochastic reset here. $250, which is not very far from where we are. It's like right there. I don't really love that. I don't know how that lines up. I know it's not 250. That can't be it. No, it's 2.05. I would lose $43. I don't even, well, this is where it's confusing because like it's taking the amount of money I have times my leverage to give me a position size, and then it's saying you would lose 43 out of that position size. I don't want it to do that. I just want it to tell me how much money I would lose out of the actual money that I'm actually putting into it, and not the overall size of the whole thing. Does that make sense to anybody? So looks like $4.49 was your take profit. And you would make $145. Like, do I need to? No, I'm already on 20x leverage. I don't really need to turn it down, I don't think. Just waiting for this 1 minute stochastic to come down here. Come down and reset. It's like the least I could do is let that 1 minute stochastic reset. Okay, the 5 minutes resetting. The 15 could definitely have some distance to go. Let's go ahead and draw a line where I was talking about having. make it so intricate here. Bang. Okay. So you basically be like right there, which I think is pretty decent. I actually like it a little bit lower, but the funny thing is my liquidation is 2.48. So like we go there, I'm probably losing the majority of the money that I put in here. Right. Once we open the position, it's easier to go to down here to where your take profit and stop loss are on your position, and then it'll show you a lot more clearly how much of your actual money you would be losing, and not just how much money you'd be losing out of your position size, right? If you don't mind, not 40, like 5 to 8. Okay, got you, bro. Awesome. Yeah, we'll determine that, at the time for sure. And I don't want to sit here and wait forever, but I have a feeling this is coming down on the 1 minute. One thing that's easy to do is come to the 1 minute and throw a line on the actual RSI, stochastic RSI, and throw an alert on that. Try not to rush into it, but I don't want to miss this move either. It looks like a nice move. I gotta remember, it's like the weekend though, so I don't actually know how nice it's gonna be. Who's ready to raise that crypto IQ? We are talking about portfolios, right? And the idea of building a portfolio sounds very simple at first, but just as we got into it a little bit the other day, you could hear how there's complications in the fact of like, how much percentage? What do you want to break it up in? What categories do you want? What do you want exposure to? Hopefully not too many high risk things, right? So the idea of building a portfolio sounds simple at first. You identify an opportunity, you take a position, and you start building. But what people don't think about is what happens next. Because in the bear market, it rarely goes straight up after you buy. Very rarely. It goes down. And that's where things get real. Because your first entry felt like a decision. But your second one, well, the second one feels more like a test. And now you're questioning yourself. Was I too early? Is this actually a good idea? What if it keeps going lower? And that uncertainty creates hesitation, because now it's not just about opportunity anymore, it's about doubt. And that's where most people stop building. Not because they don't believe in the idea, not because they don't feel confident anymore, but because they don't feel confident anymore. And that's the shift. First they were hyped on an idea, and now they're starting to lose their confidence in that idea. Cue the panic sell. Because building in a bear market requires continuing without that confidence, and that is what's hard for people. You have to be more confident in the overall idea of the whole thing in the first place. And we were talking about Mover. I mean, it's at 29.3 million. It's been as high as 1 billion. Is it just waking up? Is this even a good coin to trade? I don't know. I have not taken the trade yet. I was really hoping that stochastic will come down, but I'm going to try to let the trade come to me and not chase. So Moon River on the radar, and my whole idea was when we see a coin pop up and it has a nice pump, a lot of people are just starting to see it and run towards it, right? Is it going to continue to move? It very well could. I mean, if you look at it on the bigger time frames, it's just kind of started to waken up. Open Gradient is a project that I don't think a lot of people know about. A decentralized platform that provides scalable AI computation on chain. It has been around for all of like 4 days. That is the 21st of April, 2026. Let's go look at the website, opengradient.ai. The Network for Open Intelligence. The Open Gradient network powers high-performance, verifiable computation for AI, hosts models, runs secure inference, and deploy agents online. So this has a lot to do with AI and agentic networks, right? There you go. Let's go to about. Our vision. We're building a future where your data powers AI that works for users. We're building infrastructure for an open, sovereign, intelligent layer. Have they ran that past any of the world governments? I don't know. They might not like that idea. A credible, neutral network where AI runs for everyone and not on the behalf of anyone. Well, don't get too big. That's what I tell you. Don't get too big to where any big governments feel threatened by you. Otherwise, they will probably own you. For those who know. Bioprotocol, DeSci. We went over it a lot yesterday. High Street, they had a cool kind of metaverse thing. We were messing around with that. Based, I'm not going to show. Decentralized exchange, they all look the same. There's so many of them. How do you choose which one you want? Like right now, if you're like, I want to trade decentralized, I don't like a centralized exchange. Then I guess you're using one of the many decentralized exchanges. I just don't know why you'd pick Base, but they didn't look horrible. Nomina, I was not a fan of their dashboards and stuff. One football, Stakestone, Guns, Asteroid Shiba, we even looked at that. Let's look at Metis. So Metis is an optimistic roll-up blockchain platform built on top of Ethereum powered by decentralized sequencers. Let's go to the weekly here. Let's go to the monthly here. Oh, and this thing's been around since the 1st of March 2024. Done nothing but drop to the ground though. It's got 27.1 million in market cap. It's been as high as 1.1 billion. That's a huge disparity. I don't like that, even though Moonriver was like that. But I was just looking at a trade on Moonriver. I wasn't trying to buy and hold Moonriver long term necessarily. All right. It looks like we have now come down. I don't know. Can you guys hear the alert when it goes off? Probably can. So it looks like that 1 minute's bottoming out there. Starting to pass that line. It definitely came down a little bit. If this thing slaps, I'd make a decent amount of money. Do I want to risk $19 for 280 bucks? I think I do. I definitely think I do. Let's go ahead and open this long position. It's just a limit order at this point. Let's see if we can move that up. Come on. Operation failed. Great. And what is it? Frozen? It's not going to allow me to move it up. Operation failed once again. Come on. That is garbage. Let's get rid of that. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to put in all the information again. You suck. I don't even remember what it was. You got to click it as fast as you possibly can. Oh, sorry. I typed in the wrong numbers. Hopefully it'll put it right where it actually is, and hopefully it'll open the position. Okay, it opened the position. And sometimes it's just faster and easier to just do this. Stop loss. I don't know how you'd lose $79. I don't have $79. Let's see. Where's our liquidation? Oh, our liquidation price is $2.47. That's not where I wanted to be. That is not where I wanted to be at all. Well, royally messed that one up. Look at my trigger down here. My liquidation's way higher than it. Might as well cancel that trigger. We don't need that. Yeah, that was not what I was trying to do. That's for sure. And now it's finally starting to actually get that dump. Do I be stubborn or do I just bail now that we're down 250? Of course it's going to dump immediately. Yeah, I messed that one up for sure. It'd be nice if we could get a little pump real quick so I could get out of this and reposition. I guess I got to turn down my leverage. This is what I'm saying. When you trade like a different coin but besides BTC, it gets weird real fast. And even like with 20x leverage, you can't get good liquidations. Like your liquidation's always way too close is what it feels like a lot of the time. Almost in the green. Come on now. Don't particularly want to babysit this all night, but shoulder, head, and shoulder. Gets right up to my break even and then wants to reverse. So let it ride. I mean, you could. I mean, first things first, gotta at least set an alert. I don't know about letting it ride. I mean, that's all the money I have that I'm trading with right now. And I'm trying to prove to myself I can be a better steward of a small amount of money before I throw a bunch of money in and start trading with it. And it's been going pretty all right. Like I'm pretty much right where I started. I go up a little bit, I lose a couple, I make some stupid mistakes. I don't really want to lose it all. That would kind of suck. He says or not. I put basically right where this line is, I put an alert there. Says I don't want to influence you. At the end of the day, it's $20, right? We're not that worried about it. Remember, I was looking at the 1 hour. I wanted a very different trade. Yeah, there it is. Come on, can I even move and look fast enough? I don't know. It says that it did the thing, but not on mine. I think that's the difference between the perpetuals, right? Kind of just wanted to get in the green and let me reposition, maybe turn down the leverage, stuff like that. Already down $3. And I'm on 20x leverage. It's so lame. I was looking at something very different, right? Like I was looking at 2.05 and I thought my liquidation was at 2.04, but it wasn't. It was at 2.4, which is a big difference. And that puts you far closer to the bone than what I was thinking. Now I see why $20 could make me $2.80 if we go to where we're talking about here. But they love to wick down before they go up. And I'm all of right there. So not the best execution. Dual streams going. Who else is streaming? Wait, is the lifer? It's Thursday. Ah, yeah, the lifer. For sure. It might just do it, bro. Hey, it might do anything. I mean, it has been kind of trending down, so I'm hoping you get a pump at this level here. This level's been good to you a few times. Here, and then here. I don't really see it anywhere else, so I mean, not the most amazing. And we pumped up to the 21 and then immediately dropped back down. I did not love that. To get the trade I wanted to get, it looks like I probably would have to turn it down. This is why a lot of times I don't go trade other coins, because you just can't get good positions. Did this thing just flip upside down? It did. Why did it do that? I did not tell it to flip upside down. All I did was hit the 1 hour. Now let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, that did not make any sense. Now, this thing looks like it's going lower. Come on, just pop up and let me get out of this stupid trade. Kind of want to just see if this support holds real quick before I flash close it. Seems like whatever I need it to do, it's going to do the opposite, right? Like I wanted it to dump a little bit so that I could actually get in a position, and then it took forever and wasn't doing it. It only came down a little bit. Come on, go up. Also got to remember this thing's up quite a bit and probably has really low liquidity right now, meaning it can really be messed with easily. Get one of those crazy wicks. I mean, this one's not crazy, but it's a big wick nonetheless. Probably threw a few people out. I see the possibility. Hey, anything's possible. Like, yeah, it could go up. It could run. I do think that this mover will pump. I just think I'm a little bit close to the bone for a flash wick or something like that. And maybe it's not the best. If this was a Monday night or a Tuesday night, a Wednesday night even, I would be a lot more confident in this. And I still kind of want to take the trade. I don't know what happened when I hit 1 hour. It got weird on me. Yeah. I just want my liquidation price to be lower. Like significantly lower. Like at least get me under the 21 or something. I don't know, when I see these rounded bottoms like that, they love just one more flash wick move. All right, let's go ahead and just throw an alert on this thing. Funny part is, whatever chart I'm looking at here looks very different. Where is this? Let's see. I need the exact chart. I need weeks. And they don't have weeks. Chart. Perpetual chart. So that's kind of, yeah, I'm looking at a spot chart. I guess maybe Binance mover perpetuals, Moon River ticker mover. That looks very similar. All right, we'll throw an alert on this one. All right, well we do have an alert, so we'll have time to bail. Let's go ahead and hop back over to our IQ raising event here. And let's continue to talk about portfolios, right? So the first buy feels like an opportunity. You see the potential and you act. There's no real emotional baggage yet. The second buy feels like doubt. Once price drops, your perspective shifts. Now you question yourself. That's pretty common. Everybody's probably been through that at one point or the other. This is also very much, from beginner to intermediate for sure. Still feel like this, even when you've been around for a little while. Price movement affects confidence. People feel more confident when price goes up and less confident when it goes down, even if nothing else has changed. The hesitation happens at the worst time, right? The moment when adding actually makes the most sense is often when it feels the hardest. Scaling requires emotional control. You're not adding because it feels good. You're adding because you understand the process of what building a portfolio is really about. You don't need to be perfect. You're not trying to catch the exact bottom. You're trying to build a position over time. Core insight here being building a portfolio means continuing even when your last decision feels uncomfortable. So, buy, price drops, you doubt yourself, you hesitate, you do nothing. What not to do? What to do? Not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Buy, price drops, accept the uncertainty, adds gradually, builds a position, gets a little bit better price, exact same market, just different behavior. And there you go. That will be the IQ raising event. There we go. I'm telling you. They love to get some big flash wick before they actually send it. I mean, literally, look right here, guys. Look at this. Look at that. That big flash wick. Well, I ruined it there at the end. But see how it flashed down? And what did it do immediately after that? Run. Why did it do that? Because there was a bunch of liquidity for high leverage all under here. Right? And the price was chilling all right here. Wick down, get everybody, then send it up. Accumulation. Look. Accumulation. Also looks like sideways action. Manipulation, distribution. Do you get it? That's why I don't like where my liquidation is, because that's, if I get, don't get me wrong, it's a big wick, but it can happen. This is great info. Man, I love this show. Or God, I love the show. Bro, you freaking knew it. Exactly. Thank you for being here, everybody. Let's take a look at some chainers. We ran through some stuff. Feel free to ask questions. If anything you want me to go over, feel free to ask. I ate way too much food before I started the stream. Some delicious Indian food. And I am trying not to be sleepy. I'm waking up now. But right before the stream, right when I went live, I was feeling it. What is this? Start a mission? Some kind of wine? What is going on? Shout out to chainers. Bang, bang. Oh, I think I can upgrade. Yeah, that's right. I can upgrade my plots today. Been looking forward to doing that. Let's grab our free item from the Atom Caster. I need to check on my alert. I'm always tripping when the alert goes off. I feel like then it goes up, and the next time it comes down, I feel like it won't go off. What do we get? Says, you darn good, bro. The more I watch, the more I'm bettering myself. Hey, I'm glad you feel that way. That's how I want people to feel. Because I'm all about raising that crypto IQ, baby. Reliable Jace is chainers. Respect. Absolutely. And let's collect and upgrade our plot. What's funny is I get tons of the legendary fertilizer, but I don't get a lot of the regular fertilizer. All right, let's pick this up. I couldn't figure out how to pick them up at one point. Grab here, show, bang. Oh, we got it, and I gotta spend 65 CFB to do it. Well worth the dough. So 2 uncommons, way too many fertilizers, and then it's gonna spit us out a rare plastic plot to grow our stuff in. Not a pot, but a plot, like a plot of land. And let's go up. We'll grab this. Place. Let's do it. And if you notice, I have 2 rares, right? 2 rares. I don't believe we have the stuff for that. Oh, it's going off again. They want to wick us. We're already down $5, which is absolutely ridiculous. kind of keep moving the alert. How are we doing on other time frames? So the 3 is still coming down. The 5 is already down. The 15 kind of rolling over. It's got plenty of room. Is it going to run to the 200? Again, we were looking at a nice trade on the 1 hour, but I really needed the room to let this thing play out. Like it's like it's coming down to the 21 kind of deal. But the 1 hour is bottomed out and curving, like it could go to the upside. So we rather need to survive right now. This could wind up being absolutely epic. Like it could. But it's Thursday night. I'm not gonna get married to some crazy YOLO idea here. I mean, even if you give it like the falling wedge idea. Don't particularly love that. Seems like it's about to hit my alert again. Come on now. Had a little bit of room here, but it's just not enough room for my comfort. Let's see. Let's add to margin. 43 cents. Will it even let me add 43 cents? Hilarious. Did it let me add that? Okay, see, it's coming down. It's funny, I added like the tiniest bit to margin that was left. It wasn't even enough to move the liquidation much at all. Gonna watch this little fallen wedge and see what happens here. Reliable J says, dude, I got like 100 fertilizer. Have you been using it for anything? Let's put that alert underneath that other wick there. Like this wick down here. Yeah, we blew through that bottom there. It's not moving like really fast and dramatic, so I mean that helps a little bit, but who knows what it could do. Gonna have me wishing I never got involved with this mover. I mean, it's completely on me. I misread the numbers. I was looking at, 2.05, and then it kind of did the opposite. I don't know what alert is going on right now. It's deleted. It's not the alert I'm looking at. All right, going back up a little bit. I'm only down $6 now. Oh no, immediately flip back the other way. No, I use the gold ones. Yeah, but sometimes, like for what I just did, you have to use the gold ones. Or like you have to use the regular ones. It doesn't let you use the gold ones. Are you usually like using them on your crops? You get what I'm saying? Like I don't really use them to actually speed up the crops. So here you can see, look, I have 2 rare plots, but I need 47 fertilizer, and then not the rare fertilizer. Maybe it is rare. I don't know. Maybe that's all of my fertilizer all together. Let's go in here. Let's see what we got. No, because see, I have 52 fertilizers. Like I have 52 fertilizers. But when I try to actually merge my 2 rares into an epic, it says I have 6. because it's not counting my rare ones, right? My legendary fertilizer. It's only counting my regular fertilizer. I don't know why I can't use both. You would think to make an epic plot of land, I would be able to use legendary growth fertilizers. Like, that just makes sense. Because I get what you're saying. I don't upgrade. I just have a bunch of plots. You get more things when you upgrade them, right? So like if you have something growing in your rare plot, you're going to get more of it every time. Man, I always forget how this thing works. They keep changing it on me. And I just have this regular one. I'll rock for a little while with this. I don't know what this thing's talking about. What is this thing doing? Yo, what is going on? Yes, I would like to put it there. Like, just put it there. Just do it. There we go. No idea what that was about. And then it won't go away. And then come back. Yeah, what is going on? Okay. So let's grow some sweet potatoes. Let's try not to think about that trade that's going on. How we might get liquidated for the whole port. Even if it's tiny, that is not the move. I probably should just cancel it, but I'm stubborn and I don't want to lose the $6 on my port when it could easily come back up, and it is bouncing out now. Let's see if we can sustain a breakout. Sustaining a breakout here could put you back to the 200. Will it happen? I don't know. Yeah, you get 4 items in blue. Exactly. So if the game is to get stuff and sell it, then the more items, the better. And we'll go here. We'll go B&B. All rewards. I'm trying to stick to just one. B&B. Cool. All right. Now let's hop over to the airdrop. Of course, working on that Robin Hood airdrop, working on that Arc Circle airdrop. Damn, are we doing it again? See, I'm telling you guys, I'm probably the freaking market maker of mover right now on weeks. Me alone, probably the only dang person here. I like that it went back up quick. It acted like it was going to do something, but it got stopped by the 21 pretty much immediately. Right here. It hit that 21. It was like, nah. Got to break not just this trend line, but you really got to break that 21 more than anything. Break that 21, hold it, and then maybe we could do something. And it looks like it's rolling over some more. Oh, look at that. Because your next area is like that wick there. If that wick doesn't hold you up, you're cooked, right? And this is how easy it is to mess up. Like I did not intentionally take the trade with this kind of odds. Like I messed up. And then of course I stuck in it for a second to see if I could get something better. Boom, done. Lost all my money. What'd I tell you guys? I told you. They're going to act like I'm the only person in the market. Now it's probably about to rip. Let's go to the 1 hour. That probably touched the 21. Very close to touching it. See, that would have been more or less when I actually wanted to get in. And I probably needed to lower my leverage. I just miscalculated the numbers. I thought that my liquidation was 2.04, which is down here. Right about. Yeah, that's all the way down here, like where the 200 is. but it was 2.4, and I just got them mixed up from going between TradingView and whatnot. I'm not that worried about it. It was $20. I'm not stressing. But that was not what I was trying to do at all. I totally messed up my numbers when I was setting up my trade, going back and forth between TradingView and weeks. And by the time I had entered the trade, that's when I realized. And I should have just closed it, right? Should have just closed it. But I was kind of hoping that it would just pop up green a little bit so I could close it without losing like $5 instantly. And it didn't do it. It is hard not to be a little mad about that because I could have totally just closed it. Also, it's really annoying that it did exactly what I said it was going to do, which is just come down and stop me out like I was the only person in the market. I don't believe that there was a wealth of other people who took that trade that I just took. I highly doubt that. Whatever it is, what it is. Employ smart contracts here. Stay consistent with the hopeful airdrop. So we're not ready for the ARC one yet. Go over here, pop us into Robinhood. Hit a number, copy it. Select a token, USDC, swap it. Paste so we don't have to keep putting it in. I usually do these swap like 3 times. And then we'll go to ARC and we'll do the ARC one. I hope that this pays off over time. Really still mad about that super wicking me out. That was bullshit. More just mad that I fucking miscalculated the numbers. Excuse my language. But this is not a child's show. So if cursing bothers you, I don't know what to tell you. I don't curse that much. But anyways, yeah, it just really makes me mad. I totally messed up the numbers. I have been babying that $20 for forever, for like a month. And then I make one stupid move and there goes my $20. Not that I'm worried about the $20. $20 part doesn't really matter. It's more or less the fact that I moved a little too quickly and I should have triple checked my numbers like I normally do. Now we're doing the ARC testnet. We GM'd on chain, deploy a couple contracts. Probably need to hit that vault again, or the faucet, sorry, not the vault, the faucet. Let's see, can I hit that faucet again yet? Why does it take the faucet away? Because I GM'd on chain, now I can't use the faucet? That doesn't make any sense. All right, back to the swap. I should have plenty of coins for today. Go to ARC. Let's see, paste. Select a token. Do it again. Paste. Swap. All right, there we go. And then I have this other little swap that I like to use for ARC. Doesn't have Robinhood. Do it twice over here, and then we're done with that. At this point, we do this segment every day. I hope it's not too boring, but we gotta show what it's like to do this every day, and then we'll show if you actually get anything out of it. So going back to BTC, let's look at the liquidation map for BTC real quick. Let me refresh it. And you got good liquidation on both sides. Let's see, 80 mil, 96, 93, 80. So yeah, very much the same on either side. Just kind of holding you in one spot. Let's go back to that 1 minute on mover. Yeah, look at that. What a bunch of crap. Switch it back to BTC. That's why I really don't like. The more I go trade something else, like when I first started trading any kind of perpetuals, all I traded was BTC. And I don't trade anything else most of all the time. Then I had that little spout with River. Can't really be mad at River. I was trying out like a whole new trading style, and it was working so well at first, right? Like at first it was going so well. And then of course it got botched up, most of it being my fault when I could have got out. Anyways, if you remember when I was doing that, you know what I'm talking about. Like I could have got out and I didn't, and then I got wrecked. But anyways, I don't really count that because again, it was a totally different trading style than like what the Lifer presents, and so it was more about mitigation and stuff. But every time I go trade something besides BTC, it's just garbage. Like you can't get good liquidation levels and stuff like that. Like your liquidation is always super tight, and it just you can't have any leverage. Like 25x leverage on BTC is nothing. Put 25x leverage on one of those other coins, and it's like wherever you enter, you're like 2 inches away on the chart from being liquidated. So, my personal opinion, trading other stuff that's not BTC, it's kind of for the birds if you ask me. Even though I'll admit I messed that one up all by myself. Let's hit around Panzer Dogs. We're rolling up on an hour and 45 minutes of streaming. We did our due diligence. We raised your crypto IQ talking about portfolios. We talked about, what's trending. We went over some TAs, some charts, stuff like that. It is a Thursday night, so it's not the most exciting day for charts. I also broke my rule. I only want to trade Monday night after like 6, starting then Tuesday, Wednesday, and then really not even Thursday. But if Thursday, then only early in the morning and nothing after 12. It's kind of a rule I was trying to keep for myself, and then here I am Thursday night trying to friggin' long river and messing it up. If I would have listened to my own rules, I wouldn't have been even entertaining that. Hate when I do stuff like that. Let's see. Panzer Dog has been working. It didn't work for like 5 days, and then now it's working again, so that's good. And tomorrow's Friday, DeFi Gaming. Let's see if we can find some new DeFi games. First Blood, let's go. Oh, I like how he just glitched and moved right while I was shooting him. Got him. Back to the machine gun. Let's go. stole my kill. I had him. Go grab some health. Haven't died yet. Got him. Says, thank you, Underground. Might not have been exciting for you because of the trade. I'm not sure all of us enjoyed very much. UG, I'm going to go to bed soon, bro. Long week. End of work ahead of me, man. Totally understand. No worries. I wish I didn't have to spend all of my time doing what I love. Crypto, baby. Let's go. That's all right. You do what you got to do, man. Got to get some sleep so you can work a hard weekend. I totally understand. There will be another live stream tomorrow. D5 Friday. And we'll take it from there. Says token is up 5%. Anybody know Token Fi? Let's get one more game in there before I end it today. I don't actually know when I'm going to end it, but really hoping at least one of those. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you being here as always. For anybody else here, smash that like button for me, would you? Ooh, we got it. See the lag made it seem like I got that laser, but I didn't. And that's why it can be a little difficult. I don't know if they need to pay more money on their servers or whatever to try to get better latency or something. I don't think it's my internet, although it could be. I just don't have this issue with anything else. Bang, he's done. Got the laser. Take him out. Bang, got another one. 2 for 2. How about this guy? You want to tussle, man? Yeah, I don't know how they're saying that laser didn't hit him. Alright, that was obviously a big lag. Grab that laser. Let's get to work. Bang, got another one. And remember, this game is in the Sui ecosystem. So I hope that it can manage to keep building and stay relevant. Wow, I wasted all of those shots. Not real happy about that. Bang, bang. That's game. 10 out of 3. 10 to 3. Project Pambu says, hey, has Anon been around at all? And what's up? Any charting today, or did I miss it? Oh, we've done a lot of charting today. Like, a lot. Most of the show, I feel like we were charting. That's for sure. Show starts at 8:30 New York time. If you didn't know. We need to make our own tank game. Yeah, there you go, Reliable J. Plague Dog says 333. What's up? Everybody rolling back in? Did Lifer wrap it up or whatever? singing welder needs his beauty rest. There you go. Yeah, let's create one tank game, boys and girls. Yeah. There is... I think it's lovable. I see a lot of people talking about building stuff on there. We'll have to mess around with it in the members only at some point. Let's see what these crypto bubbles are doing. Back to the 1 through 100. Stable still running. Really stable, just kind of taking the spotlight there. Let's go get our free item real quick. Even if it's a simple game, still, I find it rather relaxing. Now, if I wasn't getting a free item for my farm, I don't think I'd be playing this if there wasn't a reward. But playing it to get the reward, not so bad. Dang, it feels laggy. This game never feels laggy. It's a very simple game. It might be my computer, I guess. Computer has been on for a couple of days, so there's that. Need to let it rest. And we'll be on the hunt for new DeFi games tomorrow. We haven't really gone on the hunt for some real new DeFi games, so we're going to do that tomorrow. Seems like a lot of fun. See what we come up with. I would like to mess with some of those Starknet games again. I wish my wallet didn't get messed up. I still don't understand at all. I have plenty of wallets that I've had to use at different times. Plenty of seed phrases. I find it really hard to believe that I wrote my seed phrase down wrong, but I might have. It's not impossible. I'm just usually very meticulous, double, triple check that stuff. Never had any issues with any of my other ones, kind of thing. And so I don't know. I want to say it's the app, but doesn't that seem a little too convenient to blame the app? I don't want to just blame the app. I don't want to be that guy. So I'm just going to assume I messed it up somehow. Yo, what the heck? It didn't go down. And we're almost there. Grab that free item. There we go. Let's see what it gives us. View prize. You gain 200 XP and a fertilizer. I actually really needed that fertilizer. I wish it was more than one. And let's see what the special we got going on right now. So we got 200 from winning chainers. They want us to use fertilizer, but using a fertilizer only gives you 8 XP. That's garbage. You get 200 from this, 9 for spending 1. Is that... So you get spend 1 CFB in the store, and you get 9 XP. But do you get 9 XP for every dollar that you spend in the store? That's what I want to know. I really want this uncommon plot. I really do want that. Going on for 2 days and 21 hours, I guess. Guess we could do that. What's the other prize? Is it a pig? Charlotte, yeah, there is a pig you can get. It seems really short. What's the best prize? What's the number 1 prize you get here? A rare jasmine seed? That doesn't seem worth it at all. Pretty much the whole quest is like spend money. That seems to be the quest. Or just win chainers. But if you've already played it and you gotta spend 20 CFB to play again, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I just wait. See what I get naturally. I did catch a rare NFT today. I probably need to go mint that on chain. Maybe it was one I already had. Yeah, it must be one that I already had. I don't see any to mint. Doesn't even show you your most recent. Alright. Let's go look at that printer guy. Definitely rolling the dice on this one. That's for sure. Oh, dropped from that little pump we were starting to get. Very choppy. Reliable J says they want you to boost it. Probably easy when you played forever and your farm is huge, right? That could be. Well, now we wait. The good news is you can't go much lower or you're going to zero. Like literally, here's your 0,000 line, right? Like you're done. It's worth literally nothing. Come on, that's actually negative. That line is actually like just barely negative. See, it's negative, but it's like barely. So how much lower can you go? Not that much lower. We'll see what happens. What's the market cap now? 17,000? Oof. It lost a lot. Thing looks like it rugged right here. Now, we didn't buy the top. We didn't buy the top or anything like that. I want to say we bought like somewhere in here. So we're not that far down right now, but we're hoping it catches speed otherwise. It's just a shot in the dark that didn't work out. Welcome to meme land. Let's go back, take a look at BTC. Real quick, trading view. Kind of got both the rising wedge. Could take you down. Of course, I see a little shoulder, head, and shoulder. You could use that first shoulder. You also say shoulder, head, and maybe another shoulder. Could be just a slanted bottom here on the 1 hour for BTC. That, you know, inverted head and shoulder idea has a measured move here to 79,922. And then I had this falling channel that I kind of was looking at before any of this other price action. And your breakout would have been here, which would make it there. And this is 82,192. Gotta put the comma in there. Unless I guess you're from Europe. I think they put a decimal in there, which that messed me all up. Anyways, there's that. And then there's this. We'll look at this when we come back to the stream tomorrow. And that's 75. 720. All right, that's back. I don't know what happened. All I was doing was saying goodbye. And then bang. Only music is coming, no sound. Yeah, I was just saying have a great night, everybody. Of course, right when I'm trying to say goodbye, it's like, no, you can't do that. We went over a ton of stuff. I hope you got a wealth of knowledge. I don't know when the mic cut out. I don't know what you missed. But stay underground, stay crypto. Tomorrow's DeFi Friday. Smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Melissa, for sending in a super sticker. And I will see you on the next episode of the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show, DeFi Friday edition. It's always something, guys. It's always something. So, get started.